The power of consistency over time is one of the greatest secrets rarely spoken about. Everyone wants success, but few understand that success is not a sudden explosion. It's the slow, steady fire that burns quietly beneath the surface. It's the daily discipline, the relentless small steps taken over months and years that build greatness. There is no shortcut, no magic formula. There is only consistency, showing up again and again, even when the excitement fades, even when the world doubts you. Look around you. The people you admire, the champions, the innovators, the legends, none of them reached the top by luck or momentary bursts of effort. They made a choice every single day to push forward, to do the work when no one was watching, to invest time and energy into their craft regardless of immediate rewards. Consistency is the backbone of every accomplishment. It's what separates those who dream from those who achieve. So, consistency is not about perfection. It's about commitment. It's about taking imperfect action repeatedly, refusing to quit even when progress seems invisible. Because here's the hard truth. Growth and success don't happen overnight. They happen over time in the accumulation of small wins and lessons learned. One day's effort might feel like a drop in the ocean, but millions of drops create a powerful tide that can change the entire coastline of your life. When you commit to consistency, you build momentum. Momentum is the force that carries you through doubt, fatigue, and setbacks. Once you develop a habit of showing up, your actions become automatic. You start to move forward without relying solely on motivation or willpower. This is where real transformation begins. The journey becomes less about motivation and more about discipline, a discipline that doesn't bend to mood swings or external circumstances. Consistency also builds trust, trust in yourself and trust from others. When you deliver consistently, your reliability becomes your reputation. People start to believe in your ability because you prove it every day through your actions. This trust opens doors, creates opportunities, and lays the foundation for long-term success. But consistency is challenging. It requires patience, resilience, and sometimes sacrifice. It asks you to resist the temptation of instant gratification and to embrace the long game. You won't always see immediate results, and there will be days when you question why you keep pushing. That's when your purpose and vision must be bigger than your doubts. You must remind yourself why you started and what you are willing to endure to reach your goals. Remember, greatness is not a single event. It's a process. It's the byproduct of consistent effort applied over time. Whether you want to build a business, master a skill, or improve your health, the formula is the same. Show up. Do the work. Repeat. Day after day. This simple truth is often overlooked because it requires patience in a world obsessed with quick wins. Don't underestimate the power of small habits compounded. A single workout, a single page written, a single call made might seem insignificant, but when those small actions accumulate, they create unstoppable progress. Consistency turns ordinary effort into extraordinary results. It's the difference between a fleeting spark and a lasting flame. So if you want to create lasting change, start by committing to consistency. Set your intentions clearly, design your routines, and hold yourself accountable. Expect challenges, but don't let them deter you. Understand that every great achievement began with a single step repeated again and again. Your future is shaped not by what you do once in a while, but by what you do every day. The power of consistency over time is your greatest ally. It's the quiet force behind every success story, waiting for you to claim it. Now is the time to show up, to commit, and to build the life you desire, one consistent step at a time. Success is rarely the result of sudden dramatic events or overnight breakthroughs. More often, it is the product of consistent, steady effort applied over a long period of time. This foundation of success, consistency, is what separates those who achieve lasting results from those who only experience fleeting moments of victory. The truth is, no great accomplishment happens in a flash. It is built brick by brick, day by day, through the quiet but relentless persistence of showing up and doing the work. Consistency means committing to a process rather than chasing immediate rewards. When you start something new, whether it's building a business, developing a skill, or improving your health, the initial excitement fuels your actions. But excitement fades. What remains is the routine, the repetitive, sometimes mundane actions you take every day that keep you moving forward. This routine, repeated over weeks, months, and years, is the real engine behind success. Many people misunderstand success because they only see the final outcome, not the countless hours and consistent effort that made it possible. What looks like a sudden rise to the top is often the visible peak of an iceberg formed by years of steady work below the surface. This is why consistency is so important. It sustains progress during times when results seem invisible and keeps you on track even when motivation wanes. The power of consistency lies in its ability to build habits. When you perform an action regularly, it becomes part of your routine, requiring less conscious effort. Habits are the building blocks of sustained success because they automate behavior. Once a positive habit is formed, it propels you forward with less resistance and greater efficiency. For example, consistently dedicating time to practice or study each day eventually makes improvement inevitable, even if it feels slow at first. Moreover, consistency shapes your identity. When you commit to doing something regularly, you start to see yourself as the kind of person who does those things. This shift in self-perception reinforces your actions, creating a positive feedback loop that supports your goals. For instance, someone who consistently exercises begins to identify as an active and disciplined person, which motivates them to maintain their routine and push through challenges. Another important aspect is that consistency allows for compounding growth. Small, repeated actions add up over time, creating momentum that accelerates progress. Just as saving a little money each day grows into a substantial sum through compound interest, consistent effort in any area magnifies results exponentially. This compounding effect can transform seemingly insignificant daily choices into life-changing achievements. Consistency also helps manage expectations and reduces frustration. When you understand that success is a long-term process, you become less focused on instant gratification and more patient with the journey. This mindset prevents discouragement when immediate results are not apparent and encourages steady commitment. It teaches you that setbacks and slow progress are normal parts of growth, not signs of failure. Importantly, consistency provides a sense of control and empowerment. When you know that your daily actions influence your future outcomes, you feel more confident and motivated. This sense of agency helps you stay engaged and resilient, even when external circumstances are difficult or unpredictable. It reminds you that while you cannot control everything, you can control your commitment and effort. In addition, consistent effort develops discipline, the ability to keep working even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is the muscle that carries you through challenges and distractions. It is built by repeatedly choosing to act, regardless of mood or motivation. Over time, this discipline becomes a defining strength that supports every goal you pursue. Consistency also fosters reliability. When you commit to showing up regularly, others begin to notice and respect your dedication. This reputation for dependability opens doors professionally and personally,